and I'm still salty about that one. Lot of mercy. I will tell you, just hit me up. So only one of us is here to tell the story. I'm not ashamed to tell you. A big old resounding hell yeah. So, you've been binge watching all the YouTube travel videos. You see people, including me, living their best lives solo traveling full-time or moving abroad. And now you're ready to downsize your stuff, pack your bags, and live the travel life of your dreams. But let me be real with you, it's not all fun and flights. Yes, there's a lot of that, but there are some things you need to know before you hop on that plane. So stick around because some of these just might make you rethink everything. Hey y'all, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm Marlie Hall, news anchor turned nomad. I quit my six-figure career in television news, got divorced, sold my car and my condo to travel the world with just 2 checked bags and a mic because I do voiceovers to pay the bills as I travel. If any of that sounds interesting, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another video. And follow me as I go from news to nomad life. Okay, let's get into the dark side of solo travel. Number 1, people will judge you, even your closest people. Some friends, even family, might think you've lost it. Some social circles will just write you off, and you may lose a few friends. Many will hint that you're making a big mistake. Some will just flat out say it. When I left my news career making well into the 6 figures, a lot of people thought I was crazy. And honestly, some of you watching might think that too. But here's the thing, that judgment doesn't stop once you leave. It can pop up when you share your journey online or go back home for a visit. That's why this next point will hit even harder. Number 2, reverse culture shock is real. When you come back home after months abroad, things hit different. Supermarkets feel overwhelming, like why are there 200 types of chips? And prices sting, like eggs in New York right now, $5 a dozen on average, sometimes more. Eggs in Costa Rica, about half that. And in Jamaica, a full plate of jerk chicken with rice and peas ran me about $8 US. In New York, that same plate is $20 plus, and that's before tip. Lot of mercy. And then there's the stuff you didn't realize was weighing you down, like subtle racism in mostly white spaces. After living abroad, I realized how not normal it is to be overlooked or othered in those microaggressive but now obvious ways. And speaking of not normal, let's talk about money because losing it on the road happens more than you think. Number 3, you will lose money at least once. Every traveler has a story. Mine, a bait and switch apartment rental in Costa Rica where I did not get what was promised. It's kind of a long story, but I did eventually get some of my money back, but I still lost about $400 US, and I'm still salty about that one. So if you find me on Instagram, DM me, I'll put the info right here. I will tell you the exact city, the exact property address, and that real estate broker's full government name so you can avoid it. I will tell you, just hit me up. Another time, a local friend hit me up with the I'm in a bind story. So I sent money, hundreds of dollars, never heard from them again. I tend to be a little soft-hearted that way, to my own detriment, to be honest. But lesson learned, sometimes you're seen as a walking dollar sign, so protect yourself. And that's just one of the emotionally taxing sides of travel. The other one is decision fatigue. That's number 4, and it sneaks up on you fast. Travel isn't just where should I go next? It's everything. Flights, visas, accommodations, SIM cards, grocery stores, finding your way to the Airbnb. And on travel days, you're hauling your entire life in 2 bags, running for connections, and hoping the gate agent had their coffee that morning. It's exhausting, but it's a regular part of nomad life. And it can be frequent depending on how often you move around. If you're not careful, burnout can creep up before you even realize it. And as rough as that is, it's nothing compared to this next one. Number 5, getting sick alone. Let me tell you, being stuck in your Airbnb with food poisoning alone is not cute. No one to run to the pharmacy for you. No one making you chicken soup. It kind of sucks, honestly, but you'll get through it and you'll be stronger for it. Don't be afraid to phone a friend or family member, though. That connection will make it suck a lot less. And while we're on the topic of things that suck, let's talk about number 6. Bugs. Because if you like the tropics like I do, the bugs will love you right back. In St. Kitts, I once woke up to nearly 40 mosquito bites because of one little hole in a window screen that I did not notice at first. Another time, I found a centipede in my Airbnb. Here it is. We did battle because those little suckers can bite. So only one of us is here to tell the story. I'm not ashamed to tell you. Let's just say an entire can of bug spray was sacrificed that day. And it's not just bugs. When you mix the beach and the jungle, wildlife gets up close and personal, which is beautiful until it's not. Number 7, your productivity will take a hit. Here's something I wasn't expecting. I'm about 20% less productive on the road. Travel days, constant decisions, and the excitement of a new country can cut into work time. Out here, it's not work-life balance, it's life-work balance. I do voiceovers to support myself as I travel, so I've learned that I have to be more intentional about my work routine so I can withstand all the distractions. But here's the good news. You'll realize that productivity isn't everything, which brings me to my last dark side, and it's one most travelers won't tell you about. Departure taxes. Admittedly, this one is minor, and maybe it's just my own personal pet peeve. Many countries charge departure taxes, but they're usually included in the price of your ticket, so you may not even realize you're paying them. But some countries charge that departure tax right as you're trying to leave, and suddenly you're scrambling for cash at the check-in counter or praying they'll accept your credit card. Not a deal breaker, but definitely one of those little travel headaches that piles on to everything else. So, now that you've heard the dark side of solo travel, do you still want to leave your home, downsize your stuff, and hit the road? For me, the answer is still a big ol' resounding hell yeah. The pros far outweigh the cons, in my opinion. My only real regret is that I didn't do it sooner. And next, I'll tell you why I love being a solo traveler and why I'll never go back. Check this one out right here.